road test day. And I'm low-key freaking out, but I'm trying to keep it. But I've already taken the road test once before, like 2 years ago, and I failed it. I am more confident this time around, but I don't know. Mistakes could happen, and I don't know. And I feel like everything's kind of working against me right now because it was a snowstorm yesterday. So the roads do have some snow, right? Might just make it a little difficult to park, if anything, but we'll see. And I started to feel sick again for the 4th time 2 days ago. So today would be day 3. And I'm like, that's just great. Right on time for my road test. It is freezing. It's like 23 degrees right now in New York. And I also just got my visitor today, so took some pain medication because I feel like trash. I'm in pain and I'm sick. So happy road test day. Gotta wear my glasses. Oh, I hate these glasses. I feel like they're too small for my face. I need like bigger frames. I have a little bit of a story time for y'all now that I'm back home. I'm gonna eat some oat milk ice cream, just a little bit, while my food is on its way. So let me tell y'all what kind of morning I've had. I get to the driving school that I'm going to be using their car for the road test. I took classes with them like a year ago. So the person that is taking me to take my road test, he's like, oh, you can drive. Like, you drive. We're just going to drive around a little bit because your test is not until 10. And that way, if you need any help with anything, you know, we can go over that while we're driving. I'm like, oh, perfect. Thank you. Like, I really appreciate that. So we're driving and he starts pointing out a few things. He's like, oh, you're doing this too slow. And I'm like, well, I was told by an instructor from a different school that I can to go slow. And he goes, no. So I'm like, okay. And then I'm parking. The way that I know to park is by using one of my side mirrors. And he goes, oh, you can't move that during the test. And I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't know that. So now he's trying to teach me his way of parking. And I told him, I appreciate that. However, I'm literally taking the road test in 30 minutes. I'm not going to switch around the way that I learned to park. I'm just going to modify the way that I know. And that's what I ended up doing. He was a little like defensive about it. Like, I guess he took it as I'm questioning the way that he does things. And I'm like, I'm not questioning that, but I know myself. And I know that if I change something that I've been practicing for weeks, literally last minute, I'm going to fail. I'm not gonna do it right. So I'm driving around with this instructor, and he's telling me, you know, he's helping me do a few. He's like, okay, park here, take a turn here, right turn here, left turn here. And then he goes and makes a comment like, oh, I don't know if you're like actually ready for the test today. Basically, like, I should take more classes before I take the test. And I told him, well, I'm taking it today, so. And I felt like he was being very negative. And I'm someone who like struggles with feeling like super confident about something, you know? Like, I'm very hard on myself. And honestly, I was driving completely fine. That's the only reason I was confident. I was driving completely fine. I literally practiced every single day for the past 2 weeks. And I also did some classes with an instructor, like with an actual instructor. So, and I've taken classes before. So I knew that what I was doing was correct. It was just a lot of different information that I've received from the other instructor and now this man that is now helping me, right? Which I appreciate for sure. Then it's time to get to the test site. While I'm driving, I asked him, like, I told him, oh, I thought it was supposed to be you driving me to the test site. He goes, yeah, but it's okay. I want you to get more comfortable with the car and drive. As long as I don't get in trouble, then fine. He's like, no, you're gonna be fine, trust me. I'm like, okay. So we get to the test site, and the person that approaches us, he's like, why is she driving? and he directs it to the guy, to the instructor. He's like, you're not new to this. Why did you let her drive? You know she's not supposed to drive. If it was a different person coming up to you, they would have failed you right away. I was like, no way, no way. So I get out the car, obviously, to now sit in the passenger seat. And I told the other man, like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, I really apologize. I didn't know. I wasn't aware. And he was like, okay, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's his fault. But just know if it was somebody else, they would have failed you right away. So I was very upset at this man because I was feeling super confident. I was feeling really good. So the fact that he was, you know, like, oh, he's not confident that I'm gonna pass, that already made me feel like less confident, right? Then on top of that, I almost got in trouble because of this. I'm like, this is not cool. I do the road test. Everything is fine. I literally parked fine. I was mostly concerned about the parking because I couldn't move the mirror the way that I was taught. My heart was like, So the other guy comes back to the car and he's like, oh, I asked the guy for the road test, I asked him how you did. And I guess he made like a comment that made it seem like I passed, but obviously we don't know until 6. He gave me like this little paper. I was just so stressed out, but I'm glad that it's over and I really hope that I passed. I do feel very confident that I did, but that's not the whole story. I got some gas. So now I'm on my way to the school with the guy, right? Now he's driving me back to the school because we're done with the road test. So he gives me back my ID or my permit, and in my ID I have curly hair, like my big curly hair. I had a bun this morning. I don't know, like from the last clip, like that's literally how I left. This is what I look like. It's not the best picture. So he passes it to me and he looks at it. He's like, oh, what happened to your hair? And I said, my hair is just, it's big and curly. And he goes, oh, I like it better in a bun. I was like, hold up, what? I was like, well, I like it big and curly. He was like, okay, yeah, well, you know, I just think it looks nicer when you have it in a bun, but that's just my opinion. And I was like, okay, that's your opinion, sir. Whatever. So the entire ride, he's just very unprofessional. He's just talking about a lot of stuff. I don't know, he just felt very comfortable, I guess, with me. Maybe because we're both Latinos. I was like, I can't wait to get home. I literally took my hair out of the bun. I fluffed it out. I put a little product in it because my inner child that hated my curly hair and hated looking the way that I look and didn't feel pretty with the curly hair, didn't feel pretty with, you know, certain different characteristics of myself that I have grown to love about myself now as an adult. She needed this, you know. I took out my hair, reminded myself that I do look beautiful with my curly hair, that I do love my curly hair. And he's bugging because, you know, I didn't feel less pretty when he said these things or like insecure because I've accepted my curly hair and I love my curly hair. However, I felt like, let me just go home and take my hair out and, you know, look at myself in the mirror and be like, damn, I'm a bad bitch. Just to feed that inner child who really struggled, you know, growing up with the way that she looked. So, yeah. To all my curly girls out there, you're beautiful with your curly hair, with your hair straight, with your hair in a bun, with your hair red, with your hair orange, with your hair black, with bangs, without bangs, with layers, with a bob cut, with a wig, with extensions, with a ponytail. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So wear whatever you want to wear, do whatever you want to do, and that's it. Whatever makes you happy, literally whatever makes you happy. So that is my message for today. So my plan is to chill for a little bit. I have therapy in 2.5 hours, so I'm going to clean up a little bit because I've been sick. I haven't done anything. I've literally just been resting, and I only worked Monday, so I'm gonna work tomorrow and Friday, and I have to be up at 5. So tomorrow's gonna be a busy day. I'm working at one of the plastic surgery offices, so I am gonna get everything cleaned up in my apartment today. I have therapy at 3:30, and then after that I'm just gonna cook because it's Valentine's Day. Okay guys, so I've been doing chores and then I started to have some pain, so I took some pain medication because I have my visitor again. Oh my god, this top, I don't know what this is, let's ignore it, but yeah, I have my visitor, so started to have some pain, took some pain medication, and now I'm like, you know what, while I have my heating pad on for a little bit before I go back to doing chores, even though it's not 6 p.m., it's 5:34, I wanted to check to see if my real test results are uploaded. So we're on the website. I have to put in my number. 4164. Okay, I'm excited. View details. I passed. Oh my god, passed, guys. I passed my road test. I have a license, bitches, but I'm not gonna get no car anytime soon. Y'all are not gonna believe me. Y'all are not gonna believe me because I can't believe it. I don't believe it. I think I had told you guys yesterday that I was feeling a little sick again. Today is Thursday. I've been feeling a little sick since Monday. And I was like, oh god, not again. But may I remind you guys from the last vlog, I had strep and COVID recently. I had strep C and COVID recently. I went to City MD on Tuesday. I just got my results, and I have strep A, group A strep. So I need to take antibiotics again, meaning I can't get my laser done again. I was supposed to get laser Saturday. Now I can't do it anymore because I can't get laser hair removal on antibiotics. So I'm gonna have to change that, which I was looking forward to it because I'm going to DR in less than 2 weeks. I have had a long day. It is 7:30 p.m. and I just got home. As you guys can see, I'm still wearing my scrubs. I went to work. I worked at one of the plastic surgery offices today, and then I went to visit my cousin who's admitted in the hospital because he's having like some respiratory issues. I went to get him I went to the store and got him like a few things because he didn't know he was gonna get admitted. So, you know, just got him like a shirt and some socks and stuff like that, a towel for him, you know, just a change of clothes. And then I came home. So I just got home from doing all of that. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm a little concerned. I am a little concerned because I don't think it's normal to get sick this often. And yes, I work with kids, and this is new for me. I've never worked with kids. I've always, my experience is in labor and delivery and plastic surgery, not kids at all. So now that I'm mostly working with kids, like, I guess it makes sense for me to get sick more often. But I literally just had strep C and COVID within the past month. So for me to also get strep A back to back to back, it's like my body is not really having much time to recover. So it is freaking me out, low key, high key, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna see if I make an appointment with my PCP and just look into, like, you know, I don't know, my immune system, and I just want to make sure that I don't have any underlying diseases, God forbid. I feel like every single vlog I'm like stressed out, overwhelmed, sick, I promise you guys, my life is not this chaotic. I don't know what's going on. It's this year. Something's going on with 2024. And I told God, like, at the beginning of the year, I told him, I am not trying to be one of your strongest soldiers this year. And he was like, sorry, sis, I already put you in that list. I'm just trying to take it a day at a time. You know what I feel like it is? I don't know. I don't want to say that God is not testing me or punishing me, but I feel like he's punishing me because I've been wanting to start like Bible study, and I put it on my calendar and I never end up doing it, and I feel like I always have an excuse. And to me it's a valid excuse, but it's like at the end of the day, if I really want to strengthen my relationship with God and get closer to God, I have to put in the time, and I have to stop making excuses. So I don't know, maybe he's a little mad at me. Maybe I gotta get my shit together. I honestly don't even know if I'm gonna continue to vlog this week because I really don't have anything else going on. All my plans went to shit because I'm sick. But guys, for Valentine's Day yesterday, I didn't show it to you guys, but I got flowers. Look how gorgeous. Hi, it's the next day. Well, it's nighttime now. It's 7:42 and I'm still wearing my scrubs because I literally got home maybe like an hour ago. So I literally got off of work, went to pick up my antibiotics, which now that reminds me I have to take them. And to add the cherry on top, I'm going to a wedding in like less than 2 weeks-ish. I got my dress delivered that I was gonna wear. Beautiful color, right? And it looked so beautiful on the model. Let me try it on for you guys. Let me try this on. So this is what the dress looks like. It really doesn't look terrible. Like, it's really not bad. It has a slit right here. And then the back is open. So the top part is like a... it's kind of hard to show you. This right here is supposed to be like a nice ribbon that you tie. Like, it's cute. It's really cute, but it's just not wowing me at all, you know? Like, and I feel like my shape doesn't even look that nice. I look pretty like, I don't know, square. I don't know. I feel like either it's just not my size and it needs to be a little tighter. Something's off about it and I can't tell what it is. So I'm returning it, and I already bought a new dress for the wedding. It's from Meshki. And I'm hoping that if it's better than this, like, all right. But I will say though, the material is very nice. It feels like it's pricey, you know, so that's always a plus. Yeah, it's gonna go. Okay, my camera's being weird, but good morning. I actually feel more sick today, but I'm gonna keep taking my antibiotics and hope I feel better by tomorrow because I do work tomorrow. So what to do today, I need to return a dress from Amazon. So I need to go to a what is it, a UPS, not a UPS store, yeah, a UPS store. I need to find a UPS store, go there and return it. It's a snow day in New York today. Let me see if I can show it to you. Oh wow, I was not expecting that. My view is not very pretty, but you guys can see the snow. Yeah, so it snowed. That's gonna be a fun walk to the UPS store. But yeah, I have to return that dress. Today's the last day to return it, so I need to go do that. And I want to finish editing my vlog because I want to post it tomorrow morning before I head out to work. I'm going to meal prep today. So yeah, I just made breakfast. I'll show you guys what my breakfast looks like. I am looking crazy. Oh, he's proposing. Still really sick, still taking my antibiotics, still taking it a day at a time. But I'm gonna end the vlog here. This is probably just more of a mini vlog. Not much happening since I got sick. So I work tomorrow, so I'm gonna go to sleep pretty soon. Bye.